Hi, I'm Kristen, and welcome to the Unashamed Homeschool. So like I said, my name is Kristen. So why am I putting my 2 cents in? Well, I have been homeschooling since 2019. I like to say before homeschooling was cool during the pandemic. Everybody remembers that. We made the decision to homeschool very early on, and so I've been homeschooling for 6 years. I have 2 boys, one who's in 5th grade and one who's in kindergarten. I hope that my perspective in homeschooling boys, which I know boys and girls are different in how they learn. My 2 boys are different in how they learn. I will share more about that. It's been an adventure and it will continue to be so, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. So I hope that what I have to share can help you in your homeschool journey. And if it doesn't, I'm not offended, and that's okay. So I just hope my perspective on the homeschool curriculum that I've chosen, why I've chosen it, and all those things. I will be sharing some flip-throughs on some of the curriculum that I've used in the past, what worked for us, what didn't work for us, which may not be the same for you. It may work great for you, and that's amazing. If you find something that works, stick with it. Again, thank you for checking out my video. I hope that you subscribe, hit the like and subscribe button, and let's do this together. I don't have a teaching certificate. I like to tell people I'm a highly educated stay-at-home mom. I do hold a master's degree that has nothing to do with education, but God has blessed me in having the stamina and the willingness to teach my own children. Can any parent do it? Yes, I do believe so, and I believe every parent should try to homeschool their kids with the way the public school system works. If there are some great Christian private schools that I think are a great option as opposed to homeschooling if you just can't, if both parents have to work. I completely understand that. But I, as a mama, chose to homeschool. Like I said before, it was cool back in 2019 before the pandemic hit, just because of what I saw happening in the public school system with what were happening to kids. And I'm talking about, even in a smaller town that I lived in at the time and then moving to Texas, there was not great options. The private schools were not great options. We thought about a local Christian private school, which I still recommend to people who can homeschool. I think would have been the best option. However, we are blessed to be able to homeschool, so we chose that route. And it's something my husband and I had to sit down and talk about and go over. I always thought homeschool kids were weird. Yep, I was public school and never thought I would homeschool my own kids. And here we are. And I wouldn't change it, like I said, for the world. I love it most days. There are days that are hard. There are days where I, point at the public school that's right behind your house and it said, "That's where you're going tomorrow. I'm done." I'm just kidding. There are hard days though. Just like anything with any job, there are some hard days, right? So why do I homeschool other than terrible choice of public school? Because I am a Christian, and that's another journey that I've been on. I didn't come to Christ until I was 29, and that was not very long ago. So I have been learning and growing in my own faith journey, and I have found that I want our family, schooling, our lives to revolve around Christ. And that is what we are called to do as Christians, right? We disciple our kids first and then go out and disciple the world. There's a couple of verses that I would like to share with you, which you may have already heard, you may have not, as if you're new to the faith. So Isaiah 54:13, I'm reading this off my computer here. "And all your children shall be taught of the Lord, and great shall be the peace of your children." I firmly believe that teaching starts in the home. Even if your kids are sent to public school, you still need to be teaching your kids at home. Teaching the Bible, apologetics, all those things, they need to be learning from you, those main things. Now, as a homeschooler, I believe those main things includes everything, including math. So in Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4, it says, "Listen, Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength. These words that I'm giving you today are to be in your heart. Repeat them to your children." Excuse me. "Talk about them when you sit in your house and when you walk along the road, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign on your hand and let them be a symbol on your forehead. Write them on the doorposts of your house and on your city gates." So what that means to me is Christ should be at the center of everything, all day, every day. And we really try to live that out in our homeschool. And so if you have any questions about that, please feel to drop them in the comments below. I'm happy to answer any questions. So that is a little bit about my why. I really want to strive to keep Christ at the center of everything, and I know there's always the possibility of my own boys walking away from the faith, but I hope to leave them breadcrumbs to keep them, to lead them back. So all these things that we do, I hope to strengthen their faith, to disciple them as I am called to do as their mama. Drop questions below. I will do my best to answer them. Again, I am learning right along with you. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to be doing some flip throughs and sharing some of my favorite curriculum with you. Thanks for joining.